Kirsten, Shanti, or Selena coming around to do some hands-on. Like I said, if you're not interested, you just say no thank you. We're going to adjust the swing to fit everybody's height, and that's what we do first, is introduce the equipment. So I'm Jen Healy. If you guys haven't figured that out yet, thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate sharing this practice with you. This is a Therapeutix practice. Even though it has the word aerial in it, I really do focus on how we can use the swing to make yoga easier and to build strength and flexibility in a way that's fun. So that's why I originally called it Aerial Yoga Play, so we can just play, explore, and experience the body in a new way. And then Regenerative Therapeutics was kind of like being a little bit more honest about what the swing can really be used for, which is to help align the spine, release tension, and open up. So spaciousness is the answer. So let's go ahead, Selena, go ahead and bring her swing down one. It's like at her head. So I want my assistant to be keeping an eye on things. She's very nice looking around, but I will come around and adjust things, or we'll have one of the assistants adjust. But I do ask that you don't change the equipment without our being right there to help you. If anything just happens to come undone, that's like a safety thing. So I will adjust things up and down if you need. It's no problem. Everything is made to adjust. Has everybody here tried the swings before? Can you just raise your hand if you've been in my swing? Oh, okay. This swing you've used, right? Okay. That's just one. Just bring it down one.
Just one?
Yeah.
Because it was high on me.
Okay.
But you can bring it down one more?
No, I'll bring it up. So yeah, if it's going to be too low now.
Okay.
So I got it. So yeah, so just bring it down one from where it was is what I was hoping for, but it's okay. We're just going to eye it up, which means if it's basically at chest level, then it's probably going to be okay when we get into it. If it's up above your head, it might be a little high, right? But yeah, that's about right. So the thing that's special about these swings is they stretch. So let's keep all the attention up here while we're working with the equipment, and then we'll have lots of fun, I promise. But these stretch a lot. So you want to just get used to the fabric. Everyone take a moment to just pull down and notice that they're different. So some people plop down and they're like, oh, whoa, they weren't expecting that. And everything also spreads out. So the music can come down just slightly, I think, for our back friends, right? Just a hair. Thank you, Selena. So yeah, so everything spreads out. Do this with me. Notice that the swing also expands. This is the extra special Cracker Jack box prize at the end that we actually get into the cocoon, our world famous favorite pose. And then the leg loops spread out. So notice that there's 2 leg loops on each side. We'll adjust everything. Like I said, if something feels a little off, let me know. But everything probably will need to be adjusted, and we'll take that time. As long as you have 2 leg loops, 2 hand holds, and a main swing, we're good. Right? So the hand holds are here as well. Everybody have their hand holds? Okay, great. All right. So these daisy chains have different settings. Every 4 inches, we can bring them up and down. So we will make it just right for you. So I make these swings locally in San Francisco. It's really a love project. They're very specially made. Super duper strong, reinforced industrial strength sewing, but we also make sure that we play safely, have max amount of fun by playing safe. So the first thing I'm going to teach you guys brand new, like this is the first time we've met, So we're going to learn how to hook the swing behind our back. So everybody bring your arms up, and the swing is behind you. Put your arms up and then in so that your forearms can press down. Okay? Now, what we want to do is always have one part of our body hooking around the fabric. It's really important. We're standing in the center of our mat, so we use this fun circular mat to define the space. Beautiful. And then we're all going to lean back and trust the swing to hold us, right? Woo! Our first moment of trust. Then hold on to the swing. Beautiful. We're going to walk forward to the front of the mat. Really important to get right underneath our plumb line. If you look up, you'll see the eye hooks right above you. And then we heel toe our feet out. So I want to come into a sumo squat. So think like 10 and 2, if it was a steering wheel, right? Have the toes touch the front of the mat. And then when we sit straight down, see if it was lower, it would have been like, yeah. So if we sit straight down, our knees are going to be kind of level with the hips. It's okay if the knees are a little bit higher or a little lower, but kind of level. And then use your forearm press to keep the hook. So right now the hook is under our arms, and you'll notice that it's kind of intense, right? Even though this fabric is really thick and stretchy and comfortable, it's still going to be intense on the pivot points on the body, on the two major hubs. This is where the lymph system lives, right? So the lymph tends to be very sensitive. So it's kind of like wringing out all of the stagnation in the body. So we want to be gentle as well as get that powerful effect of the swing. So we're just going to rock. See if you're comfortable enough to rock. And then I can tell by your faces when we need a little break. So you're probably wondering, how do I relieve this tension, right? So we'll get there in just a second, but stay with it if you can. And then from here, we're going to press straight back. So you guys are going to press back towards the windows behind you. Perfect. Take your arms and bring them up overhead. Get a big back bend, a big stretch. And then interlace your fingers behind the back of the neck. Yeah, perfect. So this is our supportive back bend. We can do a little tiny micro movement from side to side to get into a side body stretch. You can look at me to see if you're doing it right, but then I want you to look straight up, right? So let your head rest back into your hands. Can everybody hear me okay? I know I feel like I'm yelling a little bit, but I want to make sure you guys are okay back there. And now we can bring the elbow towards the outer hip. So you're going to keep your legs nice and strong and just start out slow here. Let it feel good to open the heart. Beautiful, guys. And we're getting this deep massage into the back body. We really have a hard time reaching that spot in between the shoulder blades, right? So it feels good to massage out the back of the heart with the swing. Beautiful. Reach your arms back up overhead and then wide, and then I call this jazz hands, right? Everybody knows jazz hands. So jazz hands into superstar, feel like a star, and then forearm press. Forearm press keeps the hook. Does everybody feel like the swing is nice and low? It's always going to ride up because gravity is doing a really good job. So if we press in strongly when we drop our hips, it's like we're almost suspended, right? Good. And now you can rock. So everybody's assistants, what I want you to visualize is, are their feet in the right place? Are their mats centered? Does anybody need any help? If you want to just, I give you full permission to just initiate if you see something, or I might be like, hey, help out so-and-so with their hips or their heart or their head or whatever, okay?
Okay.
But feel free to chime in. If you just want to watch and observe, you don't have to do a thing. You know, you can just kind of like make it your own. But yeah, sometimes we'll have buddied up systems and partners, and other times we're just going to have solo acts here. Okay? Everybody good so far? Let's come into another supported back bend. Feel free to interact with me, like I said. So feet nice and strong, press your toes in, arms go up and over our head. So this is a pose, right? This is one of our most important poses for opening up the heart. Then support your neck, support your head, interlace the fingers, elbows flare out wide. Walk your feet a little bit wider, just a little bit wider, there you go. Now we're gonna come into Weeping Willow. So we did our side to side. Just let's all do our freestyle. We have enough room to freestyle right now, and then we're gonna sync up. Just take a moment. So once you feel comfortable, like you got a little bit of space with your breath, with the ribs, feel into the intercostals, then we're all gonna come back to center. Let's bend the right knee, and then have the right elbow reach towards the knee. Yeah. Perfect, like a semicircle. And then press straight back. Take a nice big inhale here. Exhale, left elbow, left knee. Beautiful. And then press back. Everybody good? So far? Yay. All right, one more time. Right elbow, right knee. Press back. Left elbow, left knee. Inhaling center. Exhaling right. You guys look great. Perfect. Inhaling center. Exhaling left. All right, that's our Weeping Willow, like we're floating in the wind, right? So press straight back one more time, opening it up wide, jazz hands, shake it out, shake, 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 and then forearm press. Beautiful. Okay, from sumo squat, let's go ahead and heel toe forward. I'm just gonna do a few movements here. I know it's intense behind the heart, but I want you to just bend a little from side to side. A little bit of play, a little bit of freestyle. What feels good? Can you open up the hips and the side body? Can you guys turn it down in there just slightly, the volume? Thank you. Okay, cool. There's a party in the other room. 8-year-old party. So we're just playing with the side-to-side movements, right? And then we're going to really straighten our legs, pull the toes up, so we're grounding our heels, right? Beautiful. And then we're going to pick the left knee up. Now let's roll into the outer edge of the right. We're already flexed back. And then step to the outer edge of the mat, all the way to the center line. You see what I mean by center line? So pull your foot. Yes, that's it. Very good. So this would be like the center axes of the mat. All right, and now twist. Twist and drop. Take a moment to just feel that amazing stretch. I know it's intense under the arms. Just hold it if you can. Lift and pulse. Lift up if you need a little break, and then drop back in. Use the breath. Inhaling, lift. Exhaling, drop. Beautiful. Sometimes it's easy to forget the breath when we're learning something new, right? So just see if you can regulate the movement with the breath. Pull that knee up. Come back to center. Flex the toes back. Sway a little from side to side. Get into the side body here. There you go, Kelly. Beautiful. Allow yourself to play in the swing, so make it fun. Allow it to feel good. If there's some adjustment you need, you can always come into a back bend and push the swing down. Pause in between poses. Let's come to center when you're ready. Flex the feet back. Roll onto the outer edge of the left and step the right knee all the way to the edge. So edge and then center. The center axis. So go ahead and pull that foot up towards your body a little bit more, Ellen. Not that one. Bend the knee and step a little bit higher. Yeah, so outer edge, so everyone do it with me, is there. So outer edge and a little bit higher. There you go. Is that okay? Mm-hmm. There you go. So we're right angle in the body. There you go. Nice adjustment. Great, Lacey. Very cool. I know, intense, right? Can everybody feel your side body? Hello, side body. Okay, now that feels good to pulse because we release that tension and then we drop back in. The more you drop your hips down, the deeper the stretch, right? Inhaling, lift. Good. Exhale in, drop down. Beautiful. Inhale, lift. And then drop. All right, pick that foot up. Come on back to center. One more supported back bend into Weeping Willow. Now with the legs together, it's going to feel different. Interlace the fingers behind the back of the head. And just watch out for your buddies. Watch out for your neighbors. So let's try and synchronize swim. If our little fishies in the ocean can do it, we can do it. Right? Right side, left side. There we go. Right side. Beautiful. So our Weeping Willow, we get to just close our eyes for a second once we sync up. And let yourself come into a nice rhythm. Again, it's going to be a little intense, like a rocking session behind the heart, but there's a lot of tension that lives back there. We're trying to release that just by gently rocking and releasing the fascia, the connective tissue. All of that muscular can start to open up. Nice strong legs. Beautiful, guys. Thanks. Come back to center. What we're going to do is just hold on to the swing and come on up. Hold on to the swing, back up as we come up. Now there's different ways to come in and out. Sometimes we come into a forward fold from there, but I want to actually give you a chance to relieve yourself from the swing and then feel this part of the body. Doesn't it feel different? You know, it's really helping to rearrange the posture. So the swing pulling up here is actually lifting the sternum, lifting the chest. And at the same time, we're grounding down and pressing down with our sit bones, with our tailbone, and then you get this incredible length in space, and that's what winds up healing the spine. Okay, so I'm going to face you to show you the next pose. And it's okay to bring the swing up and down if we need, but we're going to try some forward folds. So we're going to press the swing straight. Okay? When we press the swing straight, we want it to hit the top of the legs. If you can't straighten your arms, let me know, and I will definitely bring the swing down for you. Is everybody good? Okay, great. So let's do the name thing one more time. So Ellen, Kelly, Gail, Lacey, Janet, Bev. Okay, so you guys that are assisting, just if you need to ask somebody's name, it's good. Otherwise, we'll try to call you out. So Bev, you could actually bring your swing down if you need it, but do you feel okay?
It's a little high.
Yeah. So let's have Selena be the one who does the adjustments for now. So we're going to bring it down just one, not the leg loops, just the swing. So I'll bring mine down to just show you the difference. So if it's too high, it'll be too hard. If it is lower, it's going to be easier for you. You're good?
I could probably go down, unless it stretches
Well,
out.
if you go past the hips, then you're going to be too low. You have to find that
I'll
sweet
stick
spot.
with this.
I think everybody else is okay. Doing okay back there, Gail?
That's okay.
Yeah, there you go. So if you're on your tippy toes, you're in the right place. See how you can Press it down so we don't want it too low too. You good? Okay, great. I'm actually gonna do the forward fold with you, and then at some point I'm gonna turn around and we're gonna do the same side, but I want you guys to practice coming in and out of angel wings. So we stand in the center of the mat, really important. So look up. So we lead with our heart, and we're gonna press forward. So we press, press, press. You can bend your elbows and push with your hips. I know you have to trust, right? So on the balls of the, no, look up, look up, look up. There you go, angel wings. Yeah, great. So we're really strengthening our back. Or can your arms come out? Try it, try it. Yeah. So you have to really use your back to lift. Okay, okay. And now we come down, bend at the hip flexors. Now fold and bring your hands down to the ground. So soft landing. So our heels are up, feet in the center of the mat. Really important. Okay, keep the center of the mat. That is our alignment. Beautiful. Hip distance if you can. Shake it out. Now everybody go ahead and bend your elbows. Hang. If you're feeling intensity at your hip flexors, you're in the right place. Clasp your elbows if you can. Pull them up above your ears. It's a bit of a different stretch, but it's going to open up the shoulders. Okay. Are you sliding away? Good, and walk forward.
I think what I need to do is spread this out.
So, well, you can try and spread that out, but it's going to bunch up. Go ahead and try it. It's okay to start. So walk your feet to the center of the mat. There you go. Now hang. There it is. That's it. Okay, cool. A little bit more. Walk forward. Forward. Good. So my assistants, those that want to try this, okay, you have to walk forward, love. Okay, you have to walk all the way forward. So you were too low then, right? Okay. Cool. So my assistants who want to try it, we're gonna, if our people can ground, we're gonna come in front of them and we're just gonna place our hands very gently on the sacrum and pull straight down. Pull straight down. You don't watch. I watch. He's like, huh. So we're going to pull straight down to help them stretch their sit bones up towards the sky, as long as they're grounded, otherwise they'll float away, right? Beautiful. Does that feel good? Yeah. So the heels are going to be up, and we're leaning all the way forward, and we're trusting the swing to hold our weight. Perfect. Good. Awesome. So what happened here is the mat's no longer in the center, so we have to bring this all the way forward for you, love. So bring your feet forward. You're really creative. I was like, you're not forward. So now your feet go here. Yes. And now your head has plenty of room, right? Now when you hang, does that make sense? Mm-hmm. There we go. Now you're aligned. I'll try. Sometimes these mats can be a little slippery, so if you need to bring your hands down, I feel free. So feel okay? Mm-hmm. Hip distance. You got it. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah. Now you have more room, right? You're really stretched out there, almost like down dog. Okay, so everybody got a little sacrum love? Just opening up the back body. Just a little bit of help here, as long as you're, intimate with your friends and they don't mind. Some people are like, whoa. Okay. So we're in our forward folds, really good. Feet in the center of the mat. That's why we make sure our mats are right underneath our plumb line, our pivot point, and then we simply stretch out our arms. Right, when we stretch out our arms, bring our hands down shoulder distance. Arms are going to stay straight. Then we're, et voila, in our down dog. So hands are going to be way forward off the mat. Way forward. I know, we try to stay on our little pod. Beautiful, guys. Now you're going to have to focus on the audio cues instead of the visual cues for this, but we can do it. So for our down dog, we're going to get a little happy and wag our tail. So just let your hips shift from side to side. It is intense on the hip flexors. Even if we try to spread it out, it's going to bunch up again. So just kind of soften, come up if you ever need a break, it's okay. So this is our down dog sequence. So stretch your hands forward a little bit more for me, Lacey. Just stretch out all the way. There you go. Everybody looks great. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and pull forward onto your fingertips. Look forward. So now your shoulders are over your wrists. Arch and open. Exhale, go ahead and round in and pull your gaze towards your navel. Round in all the way. Squeeze, round in. That's it, Kelly. Beautiful. Inhale, lift, arch and open. Pull forward. Notice how different the down dog is with the swing. Makes it so much easier. Go ahead and round in. Pull your navel up towards the sky. Look towards your belly. Round in even more. There you go. Inhale, lift. Lift and arch and open. Beautiful. Exhale, round in and squeeze. Activate the core. That's it. You guys got it? All right, this time we're going to add a leg. Inhale, lift. Let's lift our left leg up with us and arch. And then exhale, bring the knee to nose. Pull the knee in, touch the nose. Beautiful. Inhale, lift, arch and open, straight arms. Pull onto your fingertips and then exhale. Squeeze the belly. Beautiful, guys. Inhale, lift up. Up. Exhale, squeeze in. All right, bring that foot down. Happy dog, hip distance, right? Wag the tail a little bit here. I won't leave you here forever, I promise. There will be some relaxation in the pose. All right, let's do second side. Inhale, lift, arch and open. Right leg comes up. Exhale, pull in, knee to nose, squeeze. Inhaling, lift. Arch, open, lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose. So less talking in the back, please, okay? Just do kinesthetic cues if you can. Exhale, squeeze. So little body touches are really helpful to help somebody lift if they need to lift or round in. Beautiful. Exhale, squeeze. All right. Let's come on down. Bring that foot down. Drop onto your elbows. Let your hands slide to the front of the mat. Feet are going to float. So when our feet float, they just come up about, let's just say 16 inches, whatever that means, but not really that high. Most people are going to float away. So keep your feet heavy. Drop onto your elbows. So legs are straight if you can. And so this takes pressure off the hip flexors. Is anybody feeling uncomfortable in the hip flexors, or are they okay? All right. Let's all bend our knees. So we bring our heels towards our bum, but our knees stay close to our chest. And then interlace your fingers. Go ahead and drop your head down. So you're in a headstand. So interlace your fingers behind the back of the head. Yeah. Beautiful. So now you can, if you can ground your forearms, that would be my preference. So elbow distance with the arms. Yeah. So interlace the fingers. Yeah. Interlace the fingers and push your forearms down. There you go. So ground it. Push your forearms down, Kelly. So this is a really nice restorative headstand, right? Got like 4 inches there. Awesome. Is everybody okay? So it's okay if you just relax in the pose. If you feel like stacking, if you know what that means, go ahead and stack. But what we want you to do is feel suspended. Really beautiful, guys. You did great. We'll put you in front next time, now that I know who likes to watch. No, what are they doing? What's going on over there? It's okay. It's kind of fun.